Somebody told me Kobe signed one of these,
This
right?
one signed by Kobe.
Wow, that's really amazing.
He lent me the Kobe jacket that he wore when he won the championship.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and beside me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. David Aldridge joins us on the sidelines. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for John Collins.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Perkins is out there with Randall. Then there's Bull. Then it's Rose. And it's Morant in at the one spot. And for Utah, they've got Sexton. He's out there with Chris Dunn. Lauri Markkanen is out there with Walker Kessler. And it's Hendricks in at the 4. Hey guys, let's be honest here. A bit of a mismatch looking at the quality of these teams on paper. But we see these types of games in this league. And sometimes they can surprise you.
Listen, every team is not a title contender. Some squads are in that rebuilding phase. Let's see if the weaker team can compete tonight.
Perkins against Markkanen. Perkins kicks to Randall. Releases. And that one goes long. And here's Utah. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Nothing wrong with that. Sometimes we overanalyze things. Can be better to just let it go.
Here's Hendricks, and he's good on the 3-ball.
And they don't want to get in the habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Morant. Kessler with the rebound. Sexton against Rose. Now here's Sexton. He's tightly guarded. Nice ball movement by Utah. 6 on the shot clock. They set the screen. High post shot. Perkins pulls it in.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul. This is basketball 101. This is the size mismatch you look to create.
And the Jazz with possession here, following the score by Memphis. Here's Sexton. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pass to Randall. To the wing right side. Morant with a wide open look. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall.
Quick trigger on display there from Ja.
Morant against Dunn. The pass to Hendricks. He dishes it to Sexton. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Staying flexible. Sexton's agility helps him beat that contact.
Steve, when you analyze Colin Sexton's game, what do you think his strengths are?
Well, Kevin, certainly it's his scoring, but he's also dependable at helping run the offense, too. He's what you call an effective combo guard. You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Pass to Sexton. Now Kessler. Done outside. The dish now to Sexton. From downtown, the Grizzlies pull it in. Last time they met was in Memphis.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
They wreaked havoc on the defensive end and really held the pace of the game in their favor for the entire game. Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Perkins against Markkanen. No good from Perkins.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Here's Kessler. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Portland. Rose with the ball. Now defended by Markkanen. Down against Morant. Perkins for three. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Trailing by 2. Got a piece of it. Morant with the steal. No one near Randall as he lets it go. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
This is what you get from Randall now. Enough floor spacing to widen the driving lanes.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. And a look at the recent power rankings. Some interesting stories here in the early part of December. Look at the Lakers. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And, you know, right now, the Grizzlies, they're just so locked in right now. It doesn't matter who they're playing. I know it's still early in the season, but they may turn out to be the team to beat.
There's a screen. Here's Sexton. Perkins with the block.
In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
3-pointer. The rebound by the Jazz.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Back to Markkanen. Perkins with the block. And then Morant slams it in.
Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. Ja Morant able to create scoring opportunities for himself.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Dunn. Grizzlies making the shot. To end the run. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Early in the season, there are always some surprises, Greg. It goes to show you how impossible the NBA season is to actually predict.
And you never know what's going to happen, Kevin, until the game starts. Some teams look good and flop out of the gates. Other teams take giant leaps forward.
The free throw drops in for Dunn. Summer 2022. Utah hits the reset button, Steve, trading Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell.
And Kevin, they got a boatload of picks in return. And I love the young guys they got as well. Markkanen and Kessler, those guys are keepers. To me, Chris Dunn has all the tools to be really good. Has to cut down on the turnovers and has to keep working on that jump shot.
Now Markkanen following the three-point attempt by Derrick Rose. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Craig, a high riser, no doubt about it. Perkins against Markkanen with the fadeaway. Perkins with the bucket. Perkins got his third basket of the night right there.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Morant against Dunn. Dunn with a screen on Perkins. Markkanen can't get it to go. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. To the paint. Here's Bull. That's in there. Perkins with the assist.
Yeah, inside, Bull does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Here's Kessler. Bull covering. Hendricks passes to Dunn. Clock at 6. Morant with some nice D. Memphis leading by 8. Back to Perkins and finished off by Perkins.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over. Checked in for the Jazz. Green is checked in for Memphis. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at Memphis, off to a great start this season, currently in second. And, of course, the Utah Jazz, not really any threat right now as their record showing a lot more losses.
Right now for the Jazz, they haven't packed any big surprises into the early part of this season. They're right in the middle of the NBA's pecking order.
I don't think they'll stay there. I think they've got a great chance to climb up in the standings as we get deeper into the season, and the players get more settled into their respective roles.
Passes to Dunn. Pass to Kessler. Jazz passing it around. Here's Collins. Another miss by Utah.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Perkins against Collins. Fades back. No good from Perkins. Jazz trail by 10. It's stolen by Green. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. And Green slams it in.
A 3-and-D player. That break started by Danny Green's awareness on the defensive end, creating the turnover.
And there's the pass to Kessler. And finished off by Collins.
The agility, the hops, the great hands. Collins is the perfect alley-oop partner.
Morant looking around. Dunn with some nice D.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Dunn's got it back down to single digits for Utah. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
Here they come. The Utah Jazz Hype Squad. Let them hear you, fans.
He's checked in for Utah. George comes in for Dunn. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Bol Bol. Steven Adams comes in for Julius Randle. Russell, he's checked in for Perkins. And John Wall subbed in for John Morant. Now, here is Russell. He's coming off a 19-point game against Phoenix.
And it was an unselfish night for him as well. He got plenty of assists to go along with all those points.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for Memphis.
It's all about pace for me. They have set the tone in that area, and they are playing fast, flying up the floor and putting all kinds of pressure on the defense.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
Woo, flashy. This is what makes Jordan Clarkson fun to watch.
And this summer, Jordan Clarkson opting out of his contract and a nice new multi-year deal.
Reason why GA coming off a season where he set career highs in scoring and assists. Time to get paid.
Capella sets a screen for Russell. Just 5 on the clock. Buries it from three-point range.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
George against Wall. Pass to Kessler. He kicks it to Clarkson. No good with the triple.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Now, here is Russell. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Jazz trail by 11. And Sexton has it in the corner. Clarkson passes to Kessler. That shot off. Good work defensively by Capella. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
It was a terrific performance we got a chance to watch. They got into a nice rhythm and made smart adjustments along the way.
Lauri Markkanen's checked in for the Jazz. Horton Tucker comes in for Sexton. Capella with a screen on Clarkson. It's Russell with the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Russell's got 5 points so far.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Markkanen a screen on Wall. George passes to Horton Tucker. Lets it go from deep. The Grizzlies pull it in.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Russell high post. He has 5. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Jazz trail by 13. Clarkson outside. From 12 feet out. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Memphis has gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Russell passes to Capella. They kick it out to Green. Launches it. Hits the three-point bomb. 5 points in the game.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Here's Clarkson. And Capella sends it back.
We've been spoiled by watching Clint Capella do this for years and years. He's such a skilled defender.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Russell from long range. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
To the inside, Horton Tucker.
Tenacious play by Horton Tucker. Really earned that whistle.
The Jazz shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for two, Horton Tucker.
And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second.
Horton Tucker is a scorer, someone that tries to give his team a jolt of energy.
Russell fires away from way outside. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. It's the Grizzlies as they end the first quarter on a 14-6 run. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And the Grizzlies have been rolling right along, haven't they?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
Jazz trail by 16. Markkanen is out there with Talen Horton-Tucker. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's George. And it's Collins in at the 5 down low. That's the group right now for Utah. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Inside, John Collins knows how to be forceful, muscles his way to his shot.
Greg, for a franchise like Memphis, is there a specific way they have to build?
Through the draft. I mean, they aren't going to get the huge A-list free agents, so you have to hit on your picks. You also have to keep your guys happy. Sign them to smart extensions. And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
When it comes to the essential components of a winning team, GA, how much importance do you place on veteran leadership?
Kevin, I think it's important. You want a few guys in the locker room who've seen it all. Players who can keep the ship steady if the team kind of goes awry or has a tough stretch.
I like the toughness. Markkanen was not considered a physical player coming into the league. I think he surprised some people now.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
He's knocked down 3/4 of his foul shots this season, so he's right around 75%.
Now here's Perkins. He had a career game last time out, bucket after bucket. That one falls. Perkins got 5 points now in the quarter.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
George, that's a 2-pointer. It's rebounded by Memphis. Perkins got his 5th rebound in this one. Driving inside. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
You see his length, the explosion, making sure of that one.
For Memphis, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
Hey, Greg, gritty is a word that is often used to describe the Grizzlies team.
And I think it applies to this unit as well. These guys are all tenacious and hungry. They play every game with a healthy chip on their shoulder. They love to compete.
Morant against George. Morant kicks to Perkins. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 5th assist in this one. Markkanen a screen on Morant. Here's Horton Tucker from 13 feet. It goes down. Horton Tucker's got 5 points so far.
Taylor Horton Tucker falling in love with the mid-range jumper.
Morant with it. George picks him up. And then Morant slams it in.
Stop it, Ja. He's putting on a show.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Now here is George. Still without a basket. Out to the right wing. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. And Utah, another 3.
And I like the way they're using the entire court here in the second quarter. The three-point percentage has gone through the roof.
Over in the corner, Rose. Perkins for 3. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
What a game for him so far. He started out strong in that first quarter and has only turned it up from there.
And the Jazz call time here.
Fans of Jazz Youth Dance Team.
Making a change here. Well, we've got a moment now to see this year's three-point contest and how it's shaping up. Let's take a look at some of the top candidates emerging as we see here some players who are likely to make the final cut.
Not too shabby of shooters on this list, Kevin. You gotta love the advancement and really the evolution of the three-point shot in today's game.
Take a look at Perkins, and it's him all alone atop the voting. It's pretty much a done deal that he'll be showing off his long-range skills in the three-point contest.
Yep, and he's going to be scary to have to go up against if he's on that day. Nobody can shoot it like he can when he gets in a groove.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more and as we get closer to the three-point contest once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now.
And the Jazz with possession here. Grizzlies making the shot. Clarkson kicks to Markkanen. Unloads. And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Perkins for 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
Utah's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3 ball here. Dunn dishes to Markkanen. Another miss by Utah.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Perkins, the pass to Rose. That's in there. Perkins with the assist. Perkins got his 3rd assist on the night.
Not lacking confidence, this is for sure. Rose enjoys catching and firing like this.
Passes it to Clarkson. Outside, Markkanen. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Markkanen's got 11.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Markkanen against Perkins. Cloak loose. Now Clarkson. He's coming off a 16-point game against Portland.
And not only was he creating for himself, he was setting up teammates with good shots.
excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Here's Dunn, following the score by Memphis. Collins finds Clarkson. A three-pointer off the mark. And here are the Grizzlies with it. They're on a 13-5 run here. Here's Perkins. Excellent D there from Markkanen. Utah's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Taking a glance at Lauri Markkanen, Steve, a big man who possesses a lethal touch from way outside.
Kevin, this is what makes him a perfect stretch four, as well as an all-star caliber talent now. And you get the sense he still has room to grow.
And you see defenses trying to be physical with Bol. That time, contact on the shot had no effect.
You know, Greg, on a per-minute basis, Bol is one of the better rebounders and shot blockers in the NBA.
Yeah, and it's not all done on the inside. He grabs a lot of long rebounds, and he contests shots on the perimeter. This guy is more than capable out there.
Now, here's Dunn. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. Pass to Hendricks. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Dunn outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Clarkson, and he dunks it down.
Jordan Clarkson turning on the Jets and finding a way.
Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Morant, and the layup's good off the glass. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Perkins with it. 30 points in the game. Randall a screen on Markkanen. Perkins for 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Lauri Markkanen has gone from a bit player to a starring role on offense. He says it's something that I have to get adjusted to, but going forward, I have the room and the mentality to be more aggressive. When I watch film, I always see things that can become so much better. I have a long way to go and a lot of room to improve. Kevin?
All right, good stuff, D.A. Thanks.
The height to see over the defense and the unselfishness. Terrific pass by Markkanen.
Perkins against Markkanen. Perkins, the pass to Bol. And the dunk by Bol.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Rose against Clarkson. There's the pick. Outside, Markkanen. Teardrop shot. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
Shooting much better this quarter than last. You can see his confidence growing.
Perkins with it, and it's Clarkson picking him up. Bol kicks to Rose. Perkins for 3. Hendricks pulls it in. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Well, the Utah Jazz, GA, have one of the highest win percentages in NBA history.
And they're probably the greatest franchise to never win a championship. They made the finals twice. Unfortunately, they had to face Jordan and the Bulls both times.
Collins checked in for Markkanen, and it's Sexton in for Clarkson. Some changes for Memphis. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Now, here is Russell. 8 points for him. Just 5 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Jackson finds Russell. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Russell's got 11 points.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Utah's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Dunn looking over the floor. Sexton the pass to Hendricks. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Quality pass by Sexton, taking full advantage of that opening.
Memphis in total control. One-on-one fast break. Outside Collins. Dunn kicks to Collins. 5 to shoot. Over Jackson. Collins, good. Collins has got 9 points now in the quarter.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
Capella with a screen on Sexton. Lob pass to Capella. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Look at that athletic play by Clint Capella, leaping up with enough airtime to grab it and slam it.
Utah's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Down against Wall. Hendricks, good. He's got 11.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Sexton against Russell. Inside. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. And Utah making a change here. Markkanen's checked in.
Wearing number 23, Lauri Markkanen.
Long range from the inbound. And Russell gets it to go on the assist by Jackson.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
The pass to Markkanen. Here's Hendricks. He's got 11. Pass to Dunn. Fires top of the key. Rebounded by Capella.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
There's Jackson with the 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Pass to Hendricks. They set the pick. Jazz passing it around. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Memphis. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Wall. Russell feeling it out a bit. Here's the 3. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
There's the lob to Markkanen. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Terrific recognition from Markkanen. He understands exactly when to go for alley-oops.
There's Russell with the 3. And So a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Memphis out in front, running away with it. From the Delta Center, it's the NBA on 2K Sports.
How about a big hand for Arena Entertainment?
Welcome, everybody. And as we start to work our way through the season, a sneak peek at the Rookie of the Year race.
I love what I'm seeing from Holmgren. He has sort of an effortless way of taking over. The game just comes naturally to him.
Yeah, he stood out, man. I'm telling you, he's got to be excited about his future, these teams. This guy is unbelievable.
And as for our matchup, what a tremendous first half it was for the Memphis Grizzlies.
I like the way they've attacked the boards. I guess when you control the glass, it really helps you control the flow of the game.
And those extra possessions can add up quickly in the scoring column. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game, Kevin Harlan and crew, with the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Captain Clutch having a dominant impact in this game.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
And some of it's just a mindset. He came into this game with a very unselfish approach, and his teammates have benefited from it.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins's 5. Julius Randle is out there with Bol. Then it's Morant. Then there's Perkins, and it's Rose in at the 2 spot. Now Perkins, after Lauri Markkanen, misses from long range. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
That was the best he could do. Just fade a little bit, try and get a clean look, but the defense was right on him.
To the right side. Kicks it to Sexton. Here's Dunn. It's rebounded by Memphis. Perkins got 9 rebounds now tonight. Grant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first.
Chris Dunn picks one up. No question, the Grizzlies have put together, Smitty, a team that can potentially go deep.
Kevin, a serious postseason run is what this team was built for. They let their young talents develop, and they did a good job of putting strong pieces around them. You can tell Ja Morant is having fun when he's out there on the floor. He has an infectious enthusiasm for the game that spreads to his whole team.
We haven't seen a lot of players come from Finland, and that's where Lauri Markkanen is from.
Not at all. Only the second NBA player from Finland. It's got to be a special feeling to represent your home country like that. With his size, athleticism, and skill set, Markkanen can play at the 3, 4, or 5. He creates matchup problems for the defense.
Outside, Markkanen. Pass to Hendricks. Back to Markkanen. And the rejection by Perkins. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. The pass to Markkanen. Shot clock at 6. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Sexton for 3.
That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
From deep, Rose. And It's slammed in by Perkins.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Here's Hendricks. He's got 11. Utah moving it around. High post try. And once again, off the mark by Utah.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Done outside. Takes it from 10, and the rejection by Perkins. Morant, right side. Right wing. That's another one for him, his 5th in just 7 shots.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Pass to Kessler. To the middle. Here's Markkanen. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Markkanen's got 21 in the game.
There's just a smooth element to Markkanen's game. Nice move against good defense.
Stolen by Markkanen. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Passes it to Kessler. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Hendricks passes to Markkanen. 4 on the shot clock. Sexton with it. 3-pointer. Good on the triple. Sexton's got 5.
I love that Colin Sexton is confident in taking that shot. Beautiful.
And it goes down 2 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Pass to Hendricks. Kicks it to Dunn. Here's Markkanen. The wing jumper off target.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
No good from Perkins. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. Out to the right wing. Now the pass to Hendricks. Takes a 3. Perkins pulls it in. Perkins got 13 rebounds in the game. Class-eating. And finished off by Morant.
Ja Morant can throw it down with the best of them. Look at that vert.
Pass to Hendricks. Now Kessler. And here is Dunn. Here's Markkanen. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Perkins against Markkanen. Left side Rose. Back to Perkins. Lets it go with a 3. And it's Utah with the rebound.
Phenomenal how many threes he drained in the first half, especially considered he's hit none since.
Passes it to Markkanen. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Smitty, always room for improvement, but one thing Utah does do well is rebound.
Kevin, you're so right. These guys attack the glass. They use their size to beat others to the loose balls. And doing that well sets you up for success elsewhere.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Outside, Perkins. Bull. It's good on the putback.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Utah's gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Dunn passes to Markkanen. Down low. Another shot, and it's good on the way in. Markkanen's got 25 points in the game.
For a stretch four who spends a lot of time on the perimeter, Markkanen does a good job attacking the offensive glass.
Perkins against Markkanen. And he gets it to go. 43 points for Captain Clutch.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Kessler passes to Dunn. Here's Markkanen. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got 6 assists now in the game.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
The Jazz shooting 47%, pretty solid. Dunn passes to Markkanen. And that one, good. He's got 29 points.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Morant kicks to Perkins. Cans it from downtown.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
Dunn passes to Kessler. Pass to Sexton. Back to Kessler. Shot clock at 5. Outside, Sexton. From deep. The Grizzlies pull it in. Bulls got 7 rebounds in the game.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
Rose, no good. The Jazz shooting 31% here in the third. Offensively, they are looking bleak. Three-pointer, Markkanen gets it to go from beyond the arc. Markkanen's got 32 points.
Since day one, there was never any doubt that Markkanen could score, but we didn't know he'd be this prolific.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. It's on Lauri Markkanen. Collins checked in for Walker Kessler. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
High-effort, fast-break plays. They have been very effective for them in this game, generating a lot of points for them.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
Now, here's Dunn. Here's Hendricks. That 3 off the mark.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Let's get loud right now for your Jazz Breaker Dance Group.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Let's take a look at the numbers for him.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. They host the Kings after this game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Adams sets the pick for Russell. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Bounce pass Markkanen. Collins against Capella. Here's Hendricks. He's got 11. Sexton for 3. Drains the three-pointer. Sexton's got 8 points.
Quick attack by Sexton. The defense just wasn't ready for it.
Wall dishes to Russell. Capella with a screen on Sexton. That shot is off. Collins with some nice D. Bobbed up there for Collins. It's stolen by Capella. There's Russell with the 3. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Russell's got 20 points.
A developing shot maker. I'm a fan of Russell's unwavering commitment to his craft.
From past the arc. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
How about his aggressiveness from 3? He caught fire in the first half. Now hits his second one since the break. He's a bad, bad man.
Here's Hendricks. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Shoots from the right block. Markkanen can't get it to go. And for Memphis, they're shooting a hot 57% from the field in the third. Steve, hard to believe, isn't it? But Steven Adams has been in this NBA for 10-plus seasons.
Kevin joining OKC during the Russ and KD days, playing with Zion in New Orleans, Ja in Memphis. Steven Adams has teamed up with some incredible young talent.
Now Sexton, after D'Angelo Russell's three-pointer that didn't go. Hendricks passes to Markkanen. Collins setting the pick for Markkanen. Wants to get it to Collins and does. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot. Markkanen can't get it to go.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Russell against Dunn. Outside Russell. Capella with a screen on Dunn. There's Russell with the 3, and it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. And Utah making a change here. The Jazz shooting here about 46% for the game. George up top, covered by Wall. Wall against George. Can they get it? Here's Horton Tucker. Can't connect from 13 feet out. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies sitting at a lead of 40 points at the end of the quarter. Terrific play. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And for Memphis, their shooting has been just fantastic, around 65% tonight, getting exactly what they want when they want it. They've got Lowry Markkanen. Clarkson is out there with George. Then good, that's another bucket.
Once again, he's hit the 50-point mark as he continues to be a force of nature this season.
This performance, GA, has tied him for third most 50-point games in a season. He keeps just delivering one great performance after another.
I can't believe he has matched Kobe's 10 games of 50 points. Just shows the level of greatness we are witnessing this season.
It's Morant with the drive. And the Jazz seem ahead of schedule, Greg, but where can they take another step forward?
Well, turnovers have been a problem. They commit a lot, and they don't force a ton either defensively, so closing that differential will help them on the possession battle.
That's good from Morant. And statistically, more young players in the league today, Greg, than in decades past. Might be a reason the age limit wasn't lowered in this new CBA.
Yeah, I mean, the veterans saying, hey, we're already having a tough time sticking around. And I think having those guys helps on and off the court.
He doesn't get the second one. Utah shooting reasonably well, 45%. Bobbed up there for Collins.
Never want to shy away. Collins delivers as much contact as he receives.
Morant with it. He's picked up by Collins. Perkins for three. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 9 assists now tonight. Collins, a screen on Green. There's the pass to Markkanen. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Memphis ball.
Outside, Perkins. Back to Morant. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pass to Clarkson. Back to Collins. It's good again, and the next one, 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Sharing the wealth, Jordan Clarkson with a nice pass.
To the paint, here's Perkins, and it's slammed in by Perkins.
Yeah, and ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
Passes it to Horton Tucker. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
If Taylor Horton Tucker's three-point shot is falling, it will make him truly dangerous.
Perkins with a screen on George. Outside, Perkins. Markkanen on the double team. Adams. That's in there. Perkins with the assist. Perkins got his 8th assist here tonight.
It's always risky to throw the double team at someone. You have to be aware of who you're leaving open.
Markkanen against Adams. Clarkson outside. 5 on the clock. Collins, a screen on Green. Clarkson for 3. Perkins pulls it in. For Memphis, they've gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. Fouled beyond the arc, and he almost hit the shot. He'll go to the line for 3. Smitty, we know the league is very balanced right now, but which division would you categorize as the best?
You could argue the Pacific Division, but I like the talent and upside of the Atlantic Division. You've got Boston, Philadelphia, New York, Brooklyn, and Toronto.
3 shots. 3 shots.
That one is off. And we know that several active NBA players, Steve, have their own podcasts. Players now have a direct platform for their voice, and I think they like that.
Yeah, they do. They want to be able to own their own content, want to be able to put out their different stories the way they want to. They want to be in control of everything that has to do with them. A prototype 3-and-D guy, Green's focused on becoming a more complete player. Part of that is becoming more consistent from the free throw line.
Morant against George. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
He has led this team in rebounding and also taken on the role of enforcer.
Perkins dishes to Capella. Up top, Adams. Memphis moving that ball around. Stolen by Clarkson. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. That's good on the jump shot.
Usually Clarkson avoids this shot, but he had a feeling that time.
Here's Capella. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession. And one of the great rebounders in this league, Clint Capella, plays that role as well as anyone.
Greg, on a per-minute basis, few players are better. Sharp anticipation, works at it, and many of his points come from the offensive glass.
And it's slammed in by Perkins.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. Clarkson outside to the middle. Wants to get it to Collins and does. Back to Clarkson for three. Green with the block.
Good shot blocker for his size. Danny showing great timing right there.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see. Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Pass to Collins. Collins, a screen on Capella. Dishes it to Clarkson. Here's Markkanen. Another miss by Utah. Memphis has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Now a timeout called by Memphis. Players we know get mic'd up now, Steve, so we can get some insight to their talking on the floor or on the bench. How would that have gone over in your day?
Well, you know, Kevin, we got mic'd up. I did not like it. You felt funny having just extra stuff that you had to carry around. But I love to hear the communication that goes on in the game now, sitting on this side.
Grizzlies making a switch. Here.
Make some noise for your Jazz High Squad.
Jazz on D. Jackson a screen on Markkanen. Perkins the pass to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Assistant
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge league with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
Markkanen, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Competing, battling inside. This is what coaches want to see Markkanen do more of. I love how hard he's playing, really since the break. All the defense can do at this point is foul him.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Kept alive outside Perkins. And another one falls.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. And the pass to Markkanen. Here's the screen. Driving in. And throws it down.
We talk about Markkanen's handle. How about finishing strong above the rim?
Here's Primo, defended by Sexton. Jackson looking it over. Pass to Morant. 6 on the shot clock. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Morant's got 12 points in just the second half. Left side, Sexton. Stolen away. Fast break, Memphis. Launches the three, and Morant is good for 3. Morant's got 23.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space. His team hasn't picked up the slack, but he's doing everything he can do to win this game for them.
The Grizzlies shooting 69%, showing you what a well-oiled offense looks like tonight. Here's Perkins. He takes it in and finished off by Perkins.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Done against Morant. Dunn passes to Hendricks, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
With Dunn, this is his focus. Keep the ball moving, keep everyone involved.
Perkins with a screen on Dunn. It's Morant. Oh,
yes.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Morant against Dunn. To the inside, Hendricks, and Ball sends it back.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
The 3 from Morant. That's in there. Perkins with the assist. Perkins got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Inside, here's Markkanen, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And Greg, while the commissioner might not like player trade requests, Kevin Durant said it's great for the league for players to have that leverage. Where do you stand?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. The main thing is trying to keep those requests in-house. Otherwise, it can be deflating for fans. And this is one of the things they need to keep doing in the second half to get this win. Keep knocking down those free throws. They've been sensational here at the line.
And then Morant slams it in.
Don't look now. Ja Morant is on one. Feels like everything is falling.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for Memphis. On Friday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Sacramento Kings. And then on Monday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks.
And no secret that this team can be very tough in their own building. And that's good news as they are loaded up with home games over the next stretch. This is a chance to create some separation.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Grizzlies making a switch here. Here's Morant. Smitty, we've seen some great MVP races in these last few seasons, haven't we?
Yes, we have. The depth of talent at the very top of the NBA is terrific. Embiid, Giannis, Jokic, Curry, LeBron, Tatum. The MVP is up for grabs every season.
Both free throws good from Morant.
See, now he's getting defenders back on their heels a little bit, getting to the foul line here in the second half.
Passes to Kessler. Now Sexton. Kicks it out to Markkanen. And once again, off the mark by Utah. And for Memphis, they're shooting an unreal 70% from the field, making a mockery of this defense. Russell with a wide open look. That's in there. Perkins with the assist. Russell's got 26.
In the first half, he got wild and loose from beyond the arc. Now he's hit 3 more since. Remarkable.
Sexton against Russell. There's a good screen. Markkanen from outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Markkanen's got 42 in the game.
Already one of the best shooting bigs in the league. Markkanen matches threes.
Here's Morant. Perkins for 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
Dunn passes to Hendricks. Back to Dunn. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Hendricks. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup. Hendricks has got 4 points in the quarter. Memphis with the ball. Now here's Perkins. And you think about the All-Star game last year, Greg, some concern about the lack of competition. It worries me. Does it worry you?
Kevin, it's not ideal. I think it's worth asking what could give the players more incentive to win, whether that's money or something else we can think of.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Jazz.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Memphis.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And not just a win tonight, guys, but a win on the season series as well, as they finish with 3 out of 4 games against this opponent.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Captain Clutch.
An all-around dominant performance. Only certain guys can do this. Complete control, 3 phases of the game. Congrats, a triple-double.
No good on that one. And the second free throw, good. And he nails the third.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
And got it! Another basket.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Done against Morant. Now, here's Dunn. He's guarded closely. There's the pass to Kessler. Perkins against Markkanen. Here's Dunn. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Perkins. Hendricks pulls it in. Sexton deciding where to go with it. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, John. The bench was huge tonight. They came through. How big was their performance?
That just shows you that whoever's coming in the game, just be ready. We got the next man up. When your number is called, just be ready to play. Help us win ball games.
Well, they did that tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, thanking you for being with us. And now, we present the New Balance Player of the Game, Captain Clutch.